looks like complete sandy bottom at the bottom point. Some rocks around it. I see a couple of like 6-inch largemouths. I always wonder if this place is devoid of big fish, though it's hard to believe. If people have just overfished it or permanently spooked the fish away. Looks like nothing. I've never seen carp here either. You would think this would be a place for multiple carp swimming around. Yeah, right there, that's like an 8-inch, 9-inch largemouth. That's it. And nothing else swimming. And can you imagine what this place is like when the water comes through in March or April? Ooh. I keep holding on. This is the first fish I've ever caught here. Not a lunker, but a nice one. That's a pound. Take the slack off. I mean, not big, but again, he's heavy. Okay, so something lives here. That's a first. And I'll take it. I caught him on the other side there in the rocky area. I've been doing such a better job. I like how I am getting much better at holding with a firm grip on my left hand to not miss setting the hook. Let's see if I can catch something else still. That is the coolest thing. A hummingbird just pulled up to me from about 3 feet away, inspected me for 2 to 3 seconds, shifted, and then flew away. I haven't had a hummingbird that close since as a kid. I sat next to the hummingbird feeder for a while. And that was I think that was a female since it didn't have the ruby throat. Big one, after spending quite a while seeing a big one swim around here, trying to get him to come to the bait. It's my first cast up and hooked a... Probably won't get a second chance, but I'll wait a minute and try again. Redemption with the biggest largemouth I've caught since last year. Wow. I saw him come up behind it, thought I saw him move, but in largemouth fashion, you often don't get it. I mean, of course that's not big, but a nice fish. Good fight. I don't even know what geologists call this. I love these rocks. If there's no fishing here, at least none that I've ever been able to get. But that's what the whole creek bed is, above the narrows. I'm almost done with it. I'm almost back to what I call normal, and this is where a guy further up I saw where he did it. These fissures, he crack, lifts the rock up, and there are gold flakes in there. It wasn't fool's gold. Interesting to know. I suppose there's gold almost in anything and everywhere, but there is actually a little bit in here. That was about 4 years ago. The eagle away. Perhaps I hope I get to see it again. This has gotten a lot more jammed up than it used to be. This is the S-curve before the carp hole where I first learned that tube baits could have huge bass hit it. I can only wonder what is down there. I might try to drop some corn in there with a sinker, see if I can get something to pull at it. Along that tree over there is a good spot, and then you can kind of see the house from here. There's a nice area here, and then it's just about nothing till Mom and Dad's house. A backwater from that S-curve that I've never been to, and I'm very curious about if there's anything right up there. Probably not. Probably ends up only being a couple inches deep. But the way that water is flowing in there, and from here it looks deep enough. There might be one guy sitting in there. Can I cast to that? Nope. If there was something there, I think he would have gone for it. Yeah, just not deep enough. Still pretty. A little deeper. Just be a nice place for them to hole up. Nice one, another pounder. Alright, mister, don't hook me. And I'll be gentle to you. Again, not a lunker at all. Not even close. But he came out of there. I wanted to cast before I got too close. I think normally I've fished, well, always I've fished it from the other side. I was beginning to think that the beaver didn't live here anymore. This is the area where the beaver is, and in the past, all the stumps looked chewed old, but unless somebody's been out here with a chisel, or what do you call it, not an axe, but a hatchet, that sure looks like teeth marks. Weird. Where does he live? That doesn't look much like a beaver dam. It just looks like stuff that got piled up. Anyway, it's fun to see evidence of that. We have another animal that lives here.